But you know, when have you invested in yourself in the past, and you know, what have you found it's good? And back to the comment about, is this in 4K? No, I actually choose to stream in 1080p. And although, I'll go very techie for a second, it's the whole beauty of the interactive live stream. So I have here, it's 180 megabytes a second upload and download speed, which is really, really fast. Depending on the bandwidth that you have, in theory, you can broadcast at different levels. So with the cameras and stuff I've got, I could actually broadcast this in 4K, but the amount of data that eats up is massive. But what I've found is that I've tried running the streams in the past actually at higher bit rates, I know it's getting very techy now, than what I do now. So at the moment I've run this at 4 megabytes a second, or maybe 4.5, which is 1080p, it's good enough. And the reason is that LinkedIn and the other platforms can't always handle the higher bit rates. So although I might output a really good stream, it can get more choppy if you go to 4K or really higher resolutions or whichever. So I purposely stick with this, that to be honest, it's good enough. I'm not that good looking that you want to see my face in 4K anyway. And then likewise, a lot of people also look at this on their phones. So I thought 1080p is good enough, but it is something that I will kind of keep in mind. But I always appreciate the shouts about the different comments. And the other thing as well, I knew when I wanted to do these that I always kind of throw my heart and soul into everything that I try and do. And it was, what is the best way could I create the experience of an interactive thing? So obviously behind the camera I've now got a big 40-inch monitor with all the comments and stuff on. But it was all the little touches like the camera slider, just to make it a little bit interesting. I just didn't want to be standard. But for me, that was something as a way to almost create a bit of a USP. So again, I like talking about these things purely because it might be interesting to you and whatever you do when you're looking to stand out in the market. LinkedIn Live is a great thing to do if you're allowed to kind of do it. But actually, it's make sure that whatever content you put out, the most important thing is actually the content. But if you can do it in good quality and stuff as well, it will hopefully, you know, react well for you.